Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's look is all about the Burgundy, just getting ready for fall. It's a collab with 3 amazing bloggers. The names are Jasmine, Kelsey, and Lily. I will have all of their information linked below, like their blogs, and if they made videos, will all be in the down bar. So today's look is obviously, like I said, all about the Burgundy. So I decided to use, I had to use 2 different palettes because I wanted to use stuff out of my Boxycharm. So I used most of the stuff out of here. If you have not heard of Boxycharm, you need to check it out. It's amazing. I got in my box this month, I think it was like over $140 worth of stuff, and I paid $21 a month. And I've been getting this for a little over 2 years, no, like 2.5 years, and it's worth every penny. I love it. I'm so excited when I get this every month. So I actually got the Pur Soiree Diaries. So I used a couple different palettes. I used these 2. Mainly, I just used one color out of this one because I wanted to use some of the stuff out of the Boxycharm to show you guys what you could get. But this one had more of the colors that I wanted to use. So I ended up going with this one too. Honestly, you can use whatever burgundy shades you want. Any palettes that you have that have burgundy shades, just use those and you can create this look. If you want to see how I got this look, just keep watching. Just gonna reach in my Boxycharm from this month, and we actually got a MAC eyebrow pencil, and I really like this pencil. I barely had to press on my brows, and it just made them look so natural and like that fluffy brow, which I really, really like. So I'm just taking my time and showing you guys how I do my brows. I will have an in-depth tutorial coming soon on my channel. I've had a lot of people ask how I do my brows, so that's why I figured I would do them in this video and kind of take my time and show you guys a little bit. But if you want more of an in-depth tutorial and like a talk through, I will definitely do that. Just leave a comment down below. Alright, so now I'm just going to take the eyeshadow primer, or the primer potion from Urban Decay in the shade Freebase. I used this because I really wanted those shadows to pop and really stand out, and with this bright white base, they would really stand out. And then I just took the Jordana Sweet Cream lipstick, and that would be my husband. This is why I never get any work done, because I'm always having someone need something during the day. But I just took this, and I'm using that as my base on my lid. I didn't really have a shadow that I really wanted that was like the perfect burgundy color that I wanted, so that's why I went in with the lipstick. You don't have to do this. You can use any burgundy. I would suggest just setting that base and then going in and blending it out. I didn't set it because I was hoping that the shadow would kind of like blend in with the burgundy. I literally had to sit there and blend and blend and blend. It was like 30 minutes of just blending out this color right here. So if you want like an easier way, just set that base and then or go in with just a burgundy shadow. So I'm just going in with the Tarteist Pro palette, and I'm mixing the shades Mod and Drama. I really like how the other shade turned out, but I wanted a little bit more of like depth and dimension, so I just went in with a little bit darker, and I'm keeping that on the outer corner because I really want the inside to be like burgundy and blown out, but I want the outer corners to be a little bit more darker.
If I had known then what I know now, I wouldn't have said what I said. I took the long road, thought I'd be better.
Now I'm just going to take the NYX Epic Ink liner. I love this liner because it's a felt tip and it's very like tiny, so you can get in there and get that tiny wing, or you can do like a big dramatic wing, and it's just so easy to work with. And then I'm just going to line my waterline with the Hikari black gel eyeliner, and then I'm just going to use the same shades that I used on my in my crease and on my lid, and just smoke those out on the lower lash line. And I really wanted to blow it out, so I make sure that it goes up underneath my wing because I wanted it all just to kind of like tie together and be like a big smoky eye. So I really like how it turned out.
On my own, sometimes what's right is wrong instead, 'cause I want to.
So I'm just going to go in with my Urban Decay Hot Springs Hydrating Gel. I know some people who really like this as a moisturizer. It just doesn't do enough for me as a moisturizer, so I like to use it as like a serum under my moisturizers or right before I put on my foundation because it just hydrates my skin and gets it really prepped and just looking very healthy before I put on my foundation. And then I just picked up this Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. It looks good on camera, but the shade was a little bit light. I got cream beige, but I really love the finish of this foundation, and it was like $4 at Walmart. I definitely recommend this, especially if you're on a budget for a foundation. And then I'm just going to go in with that Photo Focus concealer because that has been one of my favorites for months. It's so good. And I went in with more of a concealer that's just a little bit lighter than my skin tone, but still blends in because I'm not into that really bright under eye anymore. I used to go like white concealer because I wanted that bright under eye, but I really like how it just looks with a little bit brighter of a concealer. So another thing that I got in my Boxycharm this month was the StudioMakeup translucent setting powder. I really liked how this wore throughout the day. It didn't make my under eyes look like dry and just like that, what word am I looking for? It's like that crepey look. It didn't do that. I really liked how it looked, and it was very lightweight, and it just made the whole under eye like tie together and look beautiful. I also got this Bodyography brush in my Boxycharm. I really like this brush for using it under the brow bone or on the lid for packing on shadow. It was a really good brush. So now I'm going to go in with my Bare Minerals bronzer in the shade Faux Tan. I really like this shade for like summertime because it's that like gorgeous bronzy. It just gives you that really natural like sun-kissed glow. And it blends out so easy.
Young, and I didn't understand that you are no one, and I can't wait to see you
This is my favorite highlight that I own at the moment. I am obsessed with this Mirame from Dose of Colors DesixKaty collection. It just gives you that like beaming glow. It's like a wet glow, not that, and it doesn't show any texture. So I love it so much. It's so beautiful. If you don't have it, I recommend getting it because I think they just stocked back up last night or this morning. I got the email. So yeah, I'd definitely jump all over that. I'm just going to take the StudioMakeup blush. It's a soft blend blush in the shade Wildflower. I really love this blush for like a fall look because it's just a soft mauvey pink. So it's not going to be too much. It's just going to give you that right amount of color for your cheeks. I always like to go over my blush and highlight with a beauty blender just to kind of melt it into the skin and make it look more natural. See why I don't get anything done? Both of my kiddos had to come in and say hi. She loves the camera. Then I'm going to go in with the shade, the Colourpop Ultra Satin in the shade Strut. I actually got this in my Boxycharm as well. And I really liked the color. And it's these are a really good formula because they last a while, but they're not over drying. So if you like that liquid lipstick, but you don't want it to over dry, I would definitely try these. And then I'm just going to set all of that with my favorite setting spray, the Urban Decay Chill. And I hope you guys like this. Make sure you subscribe and like the video.